Looks like a brownie cooking in the oven. Big pan of brownies cooking
As
in
you
the
can
oven.
see, a large mass of earth rises up out of the water.
Probably doesn't taste much like brownies, though.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gene's Reviews. Reviews from a regular dude, where I do trailer reactions, I react to YouTube videos, I review YouTube channels. Occasionally, I'll review a movie, but really, I just do whatever the hell I want.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gene's Reviews. Reviews from a regular dude. Before we get started, if you'd like to support the channel, check out my Teespring store in the description. I have t-shirts, hoodies, coffee cups, tote bags, phone cases, all kinds of stuff. It's not required, but you know what? I'd sure appreciate it. Now, let's do one from Slapped Ham. I haven't done anything from him in a long time. This is weird footage that's freaking viewers out.
You see, it's like, and there are two, right?
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some mysterious videos that are leaving viewers perplexed. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
I like words like that, perplexed, and when you're upset, perturbed. I remember a boss I had years ago when I was still in high school, and I was working for Sizzler Family Restaurant as a dishwasher. I remember him telling me that he was getting really perturbed at me, and I thought that was just the dumbest thing I'd ever heard in my whole life.
Whether you're a sports fan or not, you can probably predict what you'll see in a sports press conference. Questions about the game and future training, and maybe a little prying into players' personal lives. However, this clip from Air Marshal Sports TV is definitely stranger than the typical sports interview. In this video, two basketball players from the Golden State Warriors, Draymond Green and Festus Ezeli, give a press conference about a recent NBA game. The reporters ask Ezeli a question, which he spends a few seconds answering. It might seem natural at this point to keep your attention on Ezeli, since he's the one speaking. However, if you watch Green, you'll notice some very unusual behavior.
A lot of ups and downs this year. But it's been a heck of a ride, to be honest. I really can't complain. Yeah, I was kind of I was a little down when I found out I was injured.
He's not moving at all.
You know, with another knee. But at the end of the
He
day,
hasn't even blinked.
I have amazing teammates.
His jaw hangs slack and his eyes seem unfocused and dazed.
I found out I was injured and I had to.
For the next 20 seconds, he maintains this lifeless expression without moving a single muscle in his face.
I was a little down when I found out I was injured and I had to have surgery again, or you know, with another knee.
When Ezeli says his name, it seems to break whatever trance had hold of Green, and he regains focus on his surroundings, acting perfectly normal.
But at the end of the day, you know, I have amazing teammates. You know, guys like Draymond, everybody on this team, they come over there, they wrap their hands around me like, yo, we got you. You know, and
Do you think he has that disorder where they kind of fall asleep? Maybe he's not falling completely asleep, but just kind of like zoning completely out. I think that's it. There was a guy that my dad used to know that had that. I can't think of what it's called now. I'm brain farting. But this guy would just be, they'd be in a restaurant at a coffee shop, and the guy would just fall right asleep at the table. I mean, immediately. They could wake him up, just like this guy heard his name, and then he snapped out of it. That's all I think it was. I don't think it was anything supernatural or anything.
that's very comforting to me.
Viewers have come up with numerous explanations for this bizarre behavior. One theory is that a camera glitch made the screen freeze.
No.
However, if you watch closely, you can still see Green breathing, even while frozen.
I was a little down when I found out I was injured and I had to have.
And I can see
surgery
the other
again.
guy moving a little bit too. I can
You
see
know,
his
it was
shoulder
nothing
moving
deep.
back and forth.
But at the end of the day, you know, I have amazing teammates.
Others think that this isn't really green, but rather some sort of clone that malfunctioned briefly.
Come on.
Then there were those who were genuinely concerned for his health, worried he may have suffered some kind of microstroke. So what do you think's going on here? Love to hear your theories in the comments section down below.
God, I wish I could
But
think
at the
of
end
what
the day,
that's
you know,
called.
I have amazing teammates. You know, guys like Draymond, everybody on this team, they come over there, they wrap their hands around me like, yo, we got you.
I'll think of it after I'm done recording the video. Hey Gene, it's called narcolepsy. I'm gonna skip this.
This next piece of footage, uploaded by Express, was taken from inside of a moving vehicle travelling down a highway in Dubai. The reason that the people in the car started filming on their phone camera quickly becomes apparent when the camera pans up to the dark sky.
What is that? Can you see it? Yeah. Yeah, it is moving. Oh, God.
As you can see, there appears to be two moons.
What is that? Can you see it?
I think it's like a hologram or something.
It is moving.
When the videos leaked onto the internet, it sparked fears of an impending apocalypse. Some thought aliens were to blame for the bizarre sighting, causing panic in the streets of Dubai. Unfortunately for extraterrestrial fans, the truth eventually came out. The two moons were part of a publicity stunt. UAE's media office created the fake moons to garner attention for their upcoming launch of the Hope probe to Mars's orbit.
There you go.
The idea was to simulate what the sky would look like above Mars, which has two moons. The stunt seems to have done its job. The videos of the two moons
Probably
racked up
freaked a lot of
millions
people out.
views.
You see, it's like, and there are two, right?
Yeah.
Without knowing it's a promotional stunt, what would you do if you looked up to see two mysterious moons in the night sky? Let me know down below.
I think that's pretty cool. That's about it.
شكل صخرة في الهواء بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
On live news, anything can happen. Many viewers are applauding one ABC News anchor who adeptly handled a bizarre situation that left many lost for words. At the start of the footage from Australia's ABC News network, we hear the anchor narrating over some footage of several officials standing in an outdoor area.
Arrest in Brisbane last year.
What happens next, though, has left viewers stunned. Watch. For several seconds, viewers can see what appears to be a satanic ritual. In the center of the room is an altar covered in candles and a pentagram. During the few seconds that the footage is shown, we hear the hooded person chant "Hail Satan" while holding his hands in the air. The anchor pauses for only a second before carrying on with the news, but the clip left viewers shaken. According to officials from the news agency, the clip came from a live stream of the Noosa Temple of Satan. The group had been in the news for their public assertions that Satanists should be allowed to teach religious courses in schools. The clip had been inserted into the other story by mistake, or so the officials claim. Was this really an unfortunate accident or a deliberate satanic sabotage?
If that's a mistake, that person's... I wonder if they got fired. Because that's insane.
Recent outages have shown how...
This next clip
Or is it just the devil at work?
shared to TikTok by the Global World News shows something truly bizarre happening. The somewhat blurry footage is recorded near a small river in Haryana, India. There are several people standing along the shore when there's suddenly a disturbance in the water. Take a look.
That's bizarre. Looks like a brownie cooking in the oven. Big pan of brownies cooking
As
in
you
the
can
oven.
see, a large mass of earth rises up out of the water.
Probably doesn't taste much like brownies though.
There have been a few theories about what could have caused this strange phenomenon. One theory
It's like
is that
an
the
earthquake.
land could have been pushed up through the water by the movements of tectonic plates. Others have suggested that methane trapped beneath the earth could have formed a bubble that pushed the
Methane.
mud up through the water.
Not methane. Methane. So in other words, that water just let out a big fart. Released all that methane gas.
If you know the proper scientific explanation for what's happening in this footage, please let us know in the comment section down below.
Huh.
This footage shows a bizarre new way to affect the weather. With temperatures soaring in the UAE and not a lot of rainfall, residents of the desert country have a hard time beating the heat. This video
UAE,
shows a very different side
United
of the UAE.
Arab
In the
something.
footage, we see heavy rain pounding the
Emirates.
local beach. The downpour is so heavy that it's difficult to see. While the sight of such heavy rain may seem strange for the UAE, the video becomes even stranger when you discover that the storm was 100% manufactured. It's a process called cloud seeding. Using drones, officials in the UAE emitted electronic charges into the clouds hanging above the area. The electrical charges alter the microphysical processes within the clouds, forcing them to release more precipitation. The process can be used to reduce excessive heat in the air and to increase the amount of water available in
Kind of a
areas
good
where
idea.
drought is common. Not everyone is sold on the concept of cloud seeding. Some believe that this process is merely an excuse for governments to control the weather for other more sinister purposes, such as control.
I'm all into the conspiracy theories and stuff like that. I like watching them, but that's going a little bit too far. I think if it's used in good intentions, that's a really good idea. Actually, it could cause a lot of solve. God, I can't speak. It could solve a lot of problems, like to do with drought and things like that.
Controlling global warming, the population, military weapons testing, public health, and flooding. So could this theory really be true?
This damn fly is
Have you ever heard
pissing
of
me
cloud
off bad.
seeding? What are your thoughts? Should we really be meddling with the weather? Let me know your take in the comment section down below. Before we take a look at some eerie footage captured by a YouTuber, remember to caress that subscribe button there, then tickle that little bell icon
Caress
there and
it.
turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Luisito Communicates is a YouTuber who reviews new products and makes recommendations to his followers. In this particular review, something strange in the background has drawn viewers' attention. The video serves as an advertisement for a charging device. Over the course of several minutes, the YouTuber demonstrates various features of the device in what seems to be his home.
Como una batería externa, puede cargar dispositivos, eso es muy cierto.
About 10 minutes into the video, the device is placed near the edge of a bed. The YouTuber continues talking about it when something strange happens in the background. Take a look.
Que tiene la opción como para escuchar música, como que tiene unos audífonos ahí que
For a split second, you may see the gnome in the background blink.
It blinked.
escuchar música, como que tiene unos audífonos ahí que
The YouTuber carries on with his promo, not seeming to notice that the gnome has moved.
hasta donde se pueda considerar.
The viewers immediately picked up on the strange.
That didn't look natural to me. And the way its eyes are, they shouldn't even close. That just didn't look natural to me. They just did something there with the camera.
Incident, discussing it in
That's
the
not
video's
real.
comment section. Some viewers think that the blinking was most likely some sort of strange camera effect, while others are certain that the gnome is possessed or
I think it
somehow
was done
sentient.
intentionally, but I don't
Others
think
think
it's...
that the YouTuber just slipped the edited footage in there to
There you go.
generate some extra views. So could this gnome really be alive, or is it all just a publicity stunt?
Música, como que tiene unos
Just a
audífonos
stunt.
ahí que-
Now if you want to see some more
God, I really hate flies. I keep thinking of that movie, The Amityville Horror, with the priest. Flies are the absolute worst, and this one here just won't leave me alone. Driving me crazy. Like that last video I did with that dude standing out like directing traffic, and all those flies were all over him. Oh my hell! I wouldn't work there. I wouldn't even have that job. Well, that was weird footage that's freaking viewers out. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of that. Now it's time for the joke of the day. What did the fisherman say to the magician? Pick a card, any card. Thank you, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hashtag Mean Gene, all that fun stuff. And if you like this video, tell all your friends, leave a comment down below. And if you didn't like it, then just shut up. And I will see you next time.